What's up? This is Empress Lita G coming at you from Divine Intervention TV, and I'm here to do a channeled message. Yeah, it's like more of a chit chat and a channeled message because I was led to speak about this. A lot of people are having concerns in this time and in this moment and in this hour, concerning deaths that are going on in your family, tragic, just like either just unexpected deaths. And I want to just talk real quick about my experience because literally went through my awakening in 2015 after the death of my father, who I just was on the phone talking to, and then I get a call stating that he had dropped dead in the yard mowing the lawn, and I was just talking to him. So I want to just take a moment to discuss about the reason things, tragic deaths like that happen, because it could just blow us away. It blew me away. I was in a shock for probably about 7 days. Even standing there being at his funeral, I was in a shock. And it literally, his death has opened my eyes to a whole new world that I never even, I knew it existed because I had a sense of little certain things, but it cleared and opened a pathway that was just unbelievable. And I wanted to just talk a minute about when we have family members that just have unexpected deaths that we just we didn't see coming. And we have to understand that we're living in a spiritual warfare. Bottom line, spiritual warfare. When it comes down to people who die tragically or who have unexpected deaths, those are usually the people in the family that are the strongest. Those are usually the people in the family that you will hear somebody say, damn, another real one has died. Just like my cousin Rel, he was shot down, and a real one. That's the best way I can explain it. He was my cousin, but he was a brother. He was more like a brother to me. Like he was just my brother. And it's literally, you will always find that they are probably one of the strongest in the family. People have high regards when it comes down to these people. They are very, they are well known, well respected. A lot of people know them. And then you also will find out that they have secret haters. You understand, like we all do, but they will have more haters probably than most. But they are well known, well respected. These are the people who 9 times out of 10, they're holding their family down. They're doing what they need to do to make sure things is going right in the household. These are well grounded, well respected people. Not to say that they don't go through nothing, but they are people that family members that are held in high regards or whatever. And Spirit had let me know that when there are tragic deaths like this, we are in a spiritual warfare, and usually there is a spiritual warfare concerning your bloodline. The strongest in your family is going to be taken first. These are the people who have came here. They already set aside before they were born, before they came here, that this was what they were supposed to do in order to wake up their family members, in order to wake up their closest friends, and mainly that's what it is, their closest friends, or definitely the family, because it has to do with our family bloodline. In order to wake us up, because we can be asleep, their job is to help wake us up, for us to wake up, pay attention, get up. but they are taken. It seems as if they are taken from us, but they are not. They are the strongest in the family, and they are fighting a battle on the spiritual side that we have no idea. You understand what I'm saying? They are fighting this fight that couldn't nobody else leave to go do. They are needed on the other side, and that's as far as when you see certain celebrities who they might be the breadwinners of of their families, or however, like Nipsey Hussle, however you say his name, Nipsey Hussle, Kobe Bryant. They're like the breadwinners of the family, and we may look at their death and be like, damn, like that's fucked up. But at the end of the day, no matter what it looks like here in this 3D realm, no matter what it looks like, there is a spiritual warfare that's going on in your bloodline that you 9 times out of 10 don't know about. And you will find out about it as you begin to start to awaken. And this usually occurs with people with tragic deaths, with unexpected deaths. So as far as I'm not gonna say you're not gonna grieve, because you grieve, but understand and know that it comes a time for you to awaken. It comes a time for you to get that spiritual connection. It comes a time for you to trust and to have faith. It comes a time for you to go into solitude, because there's something that particular family member may have a message for you. You have to pay attention. Like literally, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. I remember when my father had passed away. I'm gonna say maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks after he died, I began to receive messages from my father. And not only did I begin to receive messages in my dream state, I started to see signs and synchronicities on my, in the 3D realm, that he was leaving me. And when I sit and I think about it, the numbers that I was receiving, I understand them all now, but at the time I was just so confused, and I knew he was giving me numbers, and we had little inside jokes that nobody knew about. And I'm telling you, the things that was going on with me, with the messages that I was receiving, there was no doubt in my mind that this was not my father. There was no doubt. There was no doubt in my mind. But when it comes down to our family members having these tragic deaths, understand it's always the strongest that gets taken over to the other side. It's always the strongest that transition. And when they transition, the purpose of them transitioning is because there is a spiritual warfare going on in your bloodline. And we already have ancestors and way showers that are over there fighting, and they are needed at this time to transition. It was always in their contract to transition in that way. And that's however way that they decided to transition in that way, because we have a spiritual warfare that we are unaware of, and they are needed in the spiritual realm in order to fight the fight. They are on the other side helping us and guiding us, even though we may feel like we're alone at first. But I promise you, if you pay attention, I promise you, if you listen to the signs and the synchronicities, you will understand. You will get it. You will gain so much clarity. And when I hear people, I listen and I hear about deaths, I look at death so different now. I look at it so different, because understand that they are out of their body. They are out of their body. Their body is maybe dead, but their soul is not. Their soul is more powerful than their body, and this is why they are transitioned over into the spiritual realm, because we have situations that are going on in the spiritual realm, and they are needed in that time and in that hour for different situations. And like I said, everyone has different situations, everyone has different bloodlines, everyone has different generational curses, and just understand and know that they are still around, they are still there. You just have to connect to them in another way. I hope that this message has resonated with somebody. I don't know, but I was led to put this message out. And I really don't do too much talking about what I go through personally. Like, my father's death, that's something real personal. So for me to come out and to talk about it, I was led to do that. And I hope that this message will help someone on one, or maybe you know someone that needs to hear this. My name is Empress Lita G, coming at you from Divine Intervention TV. And collective, you have a blessed night. You have a blessed night, Ashe.